This is the player card. Here you can see, here are a player's motivations. It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Rams and the Chargers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so,
still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Herbert now off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Now that right there, that is rising to the... So now here's 3rd and 5. Herbert from the gun. He rolls to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
this is...
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third and goal, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always...
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Stafford from the gun. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this deep.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Spiller trying this one up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Yes!
Third and just 2 to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's on the move. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Herbert throwing again. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To throw. Stick. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Garoppolo to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Big kick on that one. Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Looking to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. The throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Has it in close. It's an LA touchdown. Well, so after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
In this league, with short little dinks and dunks, you've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right staff points can be used when you have it to see what some talent trees make you select a path to follow to build your character. Upon purchasing one of these talents, the opposite path will be locked, so choose wisely. It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Our scoreless game may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Madison will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Alexander Madison, a 3-yard touchdown run. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Now Minshew. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? On 3rd down, it's Spiller. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall. So this is already a red zone situation following a great kick return. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert rolling to his left. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DJ Chark, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. They'll go play action here with Minshew. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Going to run with Madison again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Minshew. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 4th down, Herbert. And they hit him as he throws. As this... Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he is in. Touchdown. The kicking unit onto the field now as they're looking to at least get 3 points out of this drive. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 20 before he's brought down. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the... regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4, the football inside the red zone. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Robinson with another carry.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now it's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers.
Quentin Johnston
From 10 yards out.
And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Now 2nd and 4.
They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Down to about the 32.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here's a give to Madison running right.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down.
Another carry now for Madison. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. He did have one blocked earlier. This time it's for the win. And it's good. And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And the Raiders escape with a victory.
Block it next time. But I feel like...
Wait, no!
No, never mind. This is like what we doing. Stop already.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Panthers, next on Madden NFL 25.
Here we go, set.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike.
Right.
I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Let's go. Set.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Ready.
Third and goal.
Trouble. 38. Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Harris Marshall. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He bought all the time he could. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
To throw is Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. The man in motion here is Chark. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to run. And that's not going to work. The defense.
Striker, 3-3.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Marshall. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Young.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now,
that is caught by the tight end. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown, Carolina. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That's over the middle.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Resign. It's week 3 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Steelers, and it comes your...
Here we go.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like...
Easy. Here we go.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off play action. It's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll be...
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone. Extra man. For the Steelers, 3rd down coming up. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert now off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And we all saw it, flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. We got... They go play action. Here's Herbert. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So now, here's 3rd and goal. It's Herbert once more. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such...
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got the hook up to Watkins. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Caught by Freiermuth. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. We're good. Good.
Fields to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to him.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Man in motion here. On 3rd down, Herbert finds him over the middle. And he's able to get...
Earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's an 11. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now Fields. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that one hits the... Love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Well, that's it.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Harris once more. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers looking at a 3-0 start to the season.
Here we go.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Don't jump. Ready?
This is Harris on second down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Chip slant. Hurry up.
Fields looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Dicker connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they're continuing to survive.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers, just ahead on EA Sports.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art sofa. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll run it with Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's a pretty... In the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Herbert from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Third down give to Robinson. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Trying to work quickly now. On 4th down, here's Herbert. Cut near the goal line. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other...
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City! Smith with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here's Robinson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Third and goal. Here's Herbert. On and quick, and they bring him down. Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick. Back to throw, needs the end zone. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's a new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. Throwing again, Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. That brings us to halftime, and these teams locked up on the scoreboard. It's a 7-7 ball game. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 for them now following the penalty. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up third and very long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he got this close to midfield before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Chargers and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff for Algier. And once again, 2 yards the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to push forward to the 25. So the run. One of the tight ends motioning right. First down from the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another throw for Mahomes. His throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the... First and 10 now from the 30. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right back to Pacheco. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. L.A. uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Sending the tight end in motion left. He'll look to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Trying to push it deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Throwing on first is Herbert. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand.
21. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the... So score this a win for the Chiefs. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but...
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game.
Crowd right. Ready?
Algier will try to pick it up. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. As the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert off of play action. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He's got his target. That's complete. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And it's a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, here's Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Broncos are going to have the football. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4. 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Nix. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Throw left side complete to Troutman. He's got room to roam. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, 70 range, 70 range.
Throwing Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score. Second and a couple. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the move to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Oh, boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Robinson. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. This defense helped. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he will fight his way in. To throw is Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Nix. And that is caught. Third and 5. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's in. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. And it's caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Robinson will try to... And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Chargers and the Cards on Monday night.
Big Ace. Oh, come back. I know so. What?
On third down, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. About 19. Goal.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
2-2.
Second down, Murray. He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, them dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the Chargers for. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time, he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, L.A. It's his third touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their...
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. Good block. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. A hit, and he has lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Now Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Herbert. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He pulls it in around the 5. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. Now it's Murray. That is caught.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not,
he slams it in there. On play action now, Herbert. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. So it's a win for the Cardinals. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They're able to hold on, come away with the victory.
Every career starts as a dream, a belief that someday you'll join the greats and line up next to them on the same field in the same league. That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams, It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Chargers and the Broncos, and it's all up next.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started. Third down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Robinson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. On 3rd down, Herbert finds his target, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where...
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19, 18. Here we go. Set.
Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Finds a man right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
It depends.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Herbert. This ball's cut by Algier. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got first and goal. They bring Johnston in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Touchdown, L.A. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Buying some time right. And they will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw...
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
21.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes out to the left. Now, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down. Didn't really have much of a choice. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Escapes the... And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching...
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. This is a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. It's a 38-yard look here. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2... But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Completed to Sutton. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Here he is to throw. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Flush down out to his left. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! That is Eddie Jackson. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot.
Exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. That one is good! And that, folks... So it's a win for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a
It's week 3 of the 2025 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful. On third down, it's Robinson. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone. On play action, now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Herbert to throw on second down. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarter...
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, he's trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by... They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Play action now. It's Herbert. He runs with it. And he will score. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now 8. Third and a yard. Now a play fake. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. Pistol here for Herbert. The coverage too good down. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Third and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
When you...
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Cowboys. And it's coming up next.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel...
Kill! Yeah! There we go! Right there! Wait,
First and 10, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Prescott now on third down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This a 39-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
That's the type of long...
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Another carry for Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Herbert now, blitz coming. Forced out to his right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in... Check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Yeah, here we go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play action, Prescott. Oh, he got free. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. First down, here's Dak. He's got a man left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. This throw is caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
47. Yeah, here we go.
Another throw for Prescott. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game.
Let's go.
Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick. From the 24. It's another first half mistake.